All right, welcome in. Bud Light Game Night live, Uptown, Birmingham. We're Mugshots, as you can see, just outside of Mugshots, enjoying a gorgeous Birmingham fall afternoon.
Yeah.
We call this fall? Is it fall?
I feel fall in the mornings. I don't feel fall right now because the sun is at the back of us right now.
Right.
I feel early Saturdays in old school Legion Field a little bit.
Early Saturday, so this is like the Bama Vandy game early in the season, Legion Field.
Bama Georgia Tech. I remember a dude got hauled off. He'd had a heart attack. I think he died.
Right.
But they hauled him off.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
102.
Yeah.
And when you're a young kid, you look at it and you're like, never going to be old enough to be hauled off from having a heart attack at a football game.
Well, what do you think now?
I think there's always a possibility. I think when I wake up, you just never know. It's day to day.
First day of fall is next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
22nd.
Really? We're almost there then, Rockstar. We're almost to fall.
Is that in trash tomorrow?
Yeah, that's in trash. The first day of fall is next Thursday.
Hey, Rockstar's here.
Hey, Rockstar.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Rockstar.
Awesome. You good?
I'm great, man.
Welcome to Bud Light Game Night, Rockstar.
Hey,
Thanks,
will
man.
you answer something honestly?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
'Cause
doing
we're
an Ask Us Anything.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
hit us with your comments, but Lance is going to just jump right in.
No, I do want to ask Rocky this because I know Rocky enjoys hanging out with us and doing this kind of stuff and showing his personality.
Right.
But
But,
at the same time,
right.
Coming out on a Thursday night can be difficult for certain people, especially if you work around town like he does. But do you find this as a break because you've got such a young kid that is all young kids are high maintenance. So is this more of a break being able to get out? Hey, Nancy, I got to go to work.
No, I feel bad. We're still at the point where it's. I had about an hour to myself today.
Right.
After we got home, started cleaning the house because the in-laws are coming in because I am playing the VIP at the Alanis Morissette show tomorrow night.
Oh, hell yes.
So,
Are we invited?
so Nancy wants to go to that, so we're gonna have our in-law.
I want to go to
in-laws
that.
do the babysitting.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You said that with a hand in your pocket. So
Hey, you ought to know.
You oughta know.
jeez. We're off and running.
so I don't get to see
Don't
him.
scratch your hands down my back, Rockstar.
I don't get to see him hardly during the week or the weekends at night because I'm doing shows, I'm working and stuff like that. So it's just hard. Oh my God. It's just hard to
Such love.
and it's a long process to get him to go to bed. So I feel bad that I'm missing that.
Yeah.
And so like we had trivia last night, so she had to put him to bed. So when I get home, he's been asleep for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that makes me when I get to take him to Bethany in the morning. So that's when I get to see him. He's in his best mood in the morning. But that's the problem. I get to miss those things, and that's not fun. And
Okay.
it's not fair.
With
So,
that said, can you get us tickets tomorrow?
Yeah. So Alanis
Yeah.
Morissette tomorrow night. More on that.
Jim knows Dana, don't you?
I do know
I know
Dana.
Dana.
Dana just
too.
call Dana.
Yeah,
But I
give her a
hate-
little text.
I hate hitting Dana up for free.
So you're
I'd
gonna
rather
so you're gonna
you
make
do it.
Rockstar do it,
make me
right?
do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but you're providing a service for Dana. You're entertaining the VIPs.
Can I have 17 people to come in? I've had that
No.
before.
No,
With your boy.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
that was me.
Yeah, that was old Lance.
You said it was a
I had
plus one. Yeah, he's got 9 people.
Well,
with
that's what he told me.
I'm-
People take advantage of the
Yes.
plus one. The plus
I'm
one
aware,
turns
yes.
into 8.
That's right.
Who's opening?
I do not know. No gates are at 6:30, so gates are usually at 5:30. So this may be a short opener than Alanis.
Yeah,
have to
I
look.
think it's I think Alanis may do it all herself.
So
good.
I one time I had a guy hit me up for Talladega Speedway tickets, one of the spring races. And I was like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. What do you need? Anything up to 16.
Okay, can I back up?
And I said, Dale Earnhart Jr. doesn't get 16 tickets. I mean, you think I'm going to get you 16 tickets?
Can I back up real
Yeah,
quick?
please.
About four or 5 years ago,
Mhm.
somebody at this table in the center driving the show, somebody came up to me. There was a Black Jacket Symphony at the BJCC. He asked me for. I have a friend.
Oh, no.
No.
That was a friend, yes.
I have a friend.
No, it was me. I'll own this. It
And I have
wasn't
a
for
friend-
me.
Needed 12 tickets.
He did.
12 tickets.
I mean, I asked. I
And I
told him I would
said,
ask.
Brown, my parents pay for
And
for
what,
ours.
and what did I say at that point?
But they just want 12 tickets. Like, you really think I wasn't involved in the show? So that's just me reaching out to Jason. Hey, I know you're trying to make money and stuff like that, but
You,
Brown has a friend.
you just don't know how much. Well, I think you
Yes,
do know
yes,
how
I
much
do.
we get hit up
I
for
totally
tickets.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, people should know better.
Yeah.
I mean, not asking for tickets, I got no problem with that, but knowing your limitations. So let me ask you guys this: and Bud Light Game Night, $7 pitchers.
Where are
You
we?
see the pictures? We're at Mugshots in Uptown, right across from
Uptown.
Protective Stadium, and that's what I was going to ask you guys.
Not downtown, uptown.
I was talking to one of the Bud Light girls the other day, one of the reps, and she was talking about Alanis Morissette. I didn't realize it was this soon. I said, she's playing the amphitheater. Why would she not play protective? Because she hasn't toured in so long. I thought she could maybe
You
sell out
thought she'd put
protective.
40,000?
No, what? Alanis Morissette? I'd be surprised if she sells out to Oak Mountain.
But here was going to be my point. If No Doubt was with Alanis
I
Morissette,
don't
could they
think
sell
so.
it out?
I don't think so.
Do you think they could?
Yeah, I think that. Well,
You think
you're
No
at-
Doubt
you're-
would?
Well, if it's No Doubt and Alanis Morissette, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is Blake Shelton going to show up and sing too?
We hope not.
With Gwen.
We
That's the only way you get. That's the only way you would pack out Protective Stadium.
I would love to see No Doubt.
I'm going to text her and ask if there's an opener.
Well,
Ask
you
her
are.
if it's sold out.
And ask her if you can get 12 tickets.
Yeah, see if we can get 12 on the front row.
I don't really want to go see Alanis Morissette. I just want to see you in the VIP area. Some of your best shows are in the VIP.
Such a liar.
In the VIP.
Again, $7 pitchers of Bud Light. We're getting prepared. NFL action. Great AFC West battle tonight. We've got the Chargers at the Chiefs. Chiefs 4.5-point favorites. Shameless plug. Got to play on that game. Lance is lock.com.
And it's such a beautiful fall night. We wanted to be outside where it's what is it right now? A good cool 89 and a half?
82.
And you can see the sun setting behind us right
We've
now.
become a good team. Dunaway sent a text out and said we're going to be outside. I had worn layers, and I immediately changed when I got the text, and I'm
Yep.
glad I did.
Hey, if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you are subscribed and also hit that thumbs up for us. That would be fantastic. If you're watching us on Facebook, hit that thumbs up, share this so people can see it. If you're watching us on Twitter right now, just hit a real quick retweet so people pick us up and like us there on Twitter, Twitch, wherever you are watching us. We greatly appreciate you doing that, but especially on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed if you have not already. It really helps us, and we love keeping up with you and set those alerts so you know when we're live. Befoshi wants you to do the Mugshot Burger Challenge. Had you not, you and I just ate.
Yeah.
Had you not done that, would you be willing to do the Mugshot Burger Challenge?
What is it first?
What's
off?
I don't know how big it
Oh,
is.
my God, whenever you do this.
No. It's big, and if you eat it, you get it free.
Oh, that's
It's a great deal.
and a T-shirt, maybe.
No, I think it's $19.95 if you don't eat it all. So I mean, it's like saving $20, and you're full.
Well, I'm almost willing. But
Here
you
we
got some
go.
stakes to
I
play
knew
with.
This was coming. Yep.
I can't. I'm full right now. I'm sitting here over now.
Now we did.
I'm
he
sitting
and I
here
did eat.
now. I've had a full diet Pepsi. I'm now one beer in,
Right.
already buzzed.
Yep.
As you
See
can tell
that?
by my T-shirt.
Buzzed.
Yeah, we got some news coming up on those guys, by the way. I like those guys a lot.
Yeah,
And
nice
then
guys.
and then I've already had a burger with peanut butter and jelly on it. So I'm stuffed, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lay here on the
Well,
windowsill and just
I'm
fat
not
and happy.
going to press it, but you guys remember the night we all ate at a steakhouse, and Dunaway ate a steak and a bunch of sides and a salad. And he said, I could eat another steak. And that's when I challenged him to a sack of crystals, and
Yep.
he did it. So
Yeah, that was
trivia.
That's not today.
Was he on the stage at Odie's, or
he,
was
he
just
wouldn't participate. He didn't have a mic. He was just sitting behind
Sitting
us
there-
eating
sitting there eating
crystals.
crystals.
If like Glenny Balls does on those interviews on Barstool, where
Yeah.
he just sits there and eats the sundae. and the
you
Sunday
seem like you
conversation.
were enjoying those crystals.
Oh, I did. It was fantastic. That was a
There's a sack full 12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a big steak, but I mean, steak's different than a big burger here at Mugshots. I mean, they feed you here. They fill you up here at
They do.
Mugshots Uptown.
we had the peanut butter and jelly burger. Both of us did.
Yeah, which
I've
is like a
never had
burger
it.
and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich
Yeah.
all put together.
I might have to go with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Never had one.
You need
Rocky,
to
would
get
you do it?
I'm not a big burger guy. I can do some PB&J though. Can you do the PB&J burger? Hold the burger.
Yeah, I'm sure they do that
Okay.
for you.
Honestly, you brought up Bethany, the ex-wife.
Yeah.
There was a time we would go to McDonald's way back in the day. She would order a Big Mac with no meat.
Just the bread and all the stuff on it.
The bread, the lettuce, the cheese, and the
sauce.
Thousand Island. Yeah.
That's a special.
You see, they got the new Big
Okay,
Mac.
hey, you would the people behind the counter would look at each other like,
Are you serious,
you
man?
know, like they are completely like you've thrown out the ultimate riddle of
well,
life.
when I'm in a coffee store, I get their drinks without the espresso. That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, without the coffee.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
get the
take all the
coffee.
steamed milk and all
Yeah.
the sugar water.
Steam milk and flavoring is all I get.
You know, I think there's probably a lot of moms and dads that take their kids to Starbucks that do the same thing. I think.
Yeah, I'm a grown man.
I mean, what do you think the odds somebody in this world ordered a Big Mac today hold the meat?
Well, I've been into one time. They had forgotten to put the meat on it.
And that was hers, probably.
that's probably right in front of you guys.
She walked away. Just give him this one.
I got home, and I was like, "This is just bread."
Lunsford suggests the pizza burger. I don't think I've had their pizza burger.
Oh
here.
wow, that sounds
Yeah.
heavy.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think you're going to find a light burger. I mean, generally burgers are pretty heavy.
Slider.
But a lot of Bud
Yeah.
Lights here tonight.
That's right.
So,
Bud Light game night. What do you think about this game tonight?
I think it's
You
going
got to play. I know.
I've got to play on it. You know, everybody in the offseason was worried about Kansas City's offense without Tyreek Hill. They go on the road to Arizona, a team that's banged up right now, but they completely skull drug them offensively. And Pat Mahomes going for 5 touchdowns. They went for close to 500 total yards of offense. They spread it out. Juju Schuster was a factor. Miko Hardman was a factor. Travis Kelce's always a factor. They've got other weapons. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, two receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. The Kansas City offense without Tyreek Hill, it's a great addition for you guys.
Yep.
I was just talking to another Miami Dolphin fan on the way here,
Wow,
believe it or
you know
not.
too, huh?
I do. That was Baumhauer's kid.
Oh, Spencer.
Yeah, but we were talking about, what he does to defenses, just scaring them to death, and the underneath is so wide open, and that's what's going to be good for Jalen Waddle. But back to Kansas City, I don't know if they're going to miss him because Mahomes is that good.
Yeah, that's it. That's your ultimate knee-jerk reaction after week 1 playing the Arizona Cardinals. The Chiefs are totally fine. Tonight, the Chargers roll through them.
Get them Dunaway.
Roll through them tonight.
I've got a play on this game. I got a tiptoe.
I got asked the other day when Lance says I have a play on this and he doesn't tell you what he's playing, where do I get his play? Why don't you tell people where you get the play?
It's lanceslike.com. It's really simple.
Drive to Lance's house.
That's a side hustle for Lance to get a little money over there. So go pay for that play. It is well worth it. And use the promo code Jim at lanceslock.com.
What's that
promo
get
code
you?
Jim.
What's promo code Jim get you?
Gets me a
First
free,
month free?
The red circle of death.
Gets
404 page not found.
Freaking loser.
Yeah.
It gets me a free round of golf.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this game because I don't know about you guys. Coming into the season, I thought the AFC West would be the best division. Now, we saw Denver get upset against Seattle.
Should have won.
The Raiders played at L.A. They were competitive. Their offensive line was horrible.
But that was-
Devontae Adams was an immediate impact guy.
That was the Raiders Chargers, though. Somebody was going to lose.
Yeah, somebody was going to lose. And again, the Chiefs go on the road to the desert. They completely dominate. This is going to be – I do think the 2 best teams out of that division are playing tonight.
I would agree with that.
And-
yeah, I mean, the Chargers just beat the Raiders. So, I mean, it's hard to argue against that. And then you saw what Denver did at Seattle. So, yeah, I mean, I think you're probably right.
Chargers are the best team in that division.
You think so?
The fact that the Chargers beat the Raiders, to me, made the Raiders the 3rd best team in that division.
So who would you
Chiefs
have
are
in front of them?
Chiefs are 2. Broncos are last. It's Chargers, Chiefs,
Okay.
Raiders,
All right.
Broncos.
This could be a situation. We saw it last year in the NFC West where you had 3 teams actually make the postseason in the Rams, the 49ers, and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And I could see 3 teams out of the AFC West make the playoffs this year. Again, they've all got really good quarterbacks. Derek Carr and Russell Wilson probably are the 2 behind. Justin Herbert continues to go this way, and Patrick Mahomes is still one of the top quarterbacks in the league. But I'm excited about this matchup, man. And we get to see it in 4K.
Yep. Lanceslock.com. Lanceslock.com for the play. I'll keep badgering him on just how easy the Chargers are going to win tonight. And maybe he'll let the cat out of the bag.
Trying to suck them in.
Lanceslock.com,
Hey.
promo code Jim.
Unfortunately, now I can't verify this independently. I'm just going to read from.
Leviticus.
I'm not reading you a Bible verse.
Can you touch the skin of a cow on Thursday?
From John? What a weird.
I don't know.
John says, unfortunately, the Amazon game tonight will not be in 4K.
Okay.
Now, again, I cannot independently verify that. I'm just reading what somebody said on the Twitter.
Is it
That would be very unfortunate.
John, is that because you don't have a 4K television?
Well, that could be
or-
it. Yeah.
or-
I'm only
I thought we were
720.
promoting 8K now. We're up to 8, aren't we?
I've never seen anything in 8K, so I
I
don't
don't think
know.
I've ever seen anything in 4K.
It's very well. Most of the streaming you do, like you,
Okay.
Netflix and all that
Okay.
is. Yeah.
If you have a 4K television.
Yeah. Do you have a 4K?
Don't know.
You don't know,
I don't
so it
know.
really doesn't matter, do you?
Well, it's pretty old, so I don't think I do.
By the way, again, if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up, retweet. If you're watching on Twitter, just go ahead and click that retweet button right there so people can jump in and watch us. And we'll do an Ask Us Anything. Charles says he does not remember your verse from the book of John there.
It was
Was that Leviticus?
You're
Oh.
going Leviticus. It was
Can't
it
touch
was
the,
it
what
was
was
the
it?
skin of the pig, not the
Cow.
cow.
Not the cow.
The skin.
But pig skin was the joke there.
Michael
'Cause they're playing
says,
football tonight.
I think Rockstar's Lions will be decent this year. Decent. You got a decent Rockstar.
We had what, 3 victories last year? So what's decent? 5?
I think 8 and
And,
9 is a possibility.
Hey,
I
how about
really do in that division.
How about it just being fun football? And it was
Yeah.
fun football watching them last week.
They're
That was a
competitive.
fun game.
They lose all the time, but they're still competitive.
Yeah. Let's see. Charles says, would LT ever let Dunaway buy into Lance's Locks as a business partner? Is
Oh,
that too
please.
risky of a landmine? It'd be a great test.
Well, he's-
he's already a test.
He has pulled me into the Players Club full time. And we do that. Just recorded one before we came out here. It's out now, I think, somewhere for all the plays this weekend. And I actually give my plays there. So if you want to fade Dunaway, you can do that.
Hashtag fade Dunaway.
Watching the Players Club.
Yeah.
He and Mick Gillespie give their professional plays, and I just chime along. And really, both of them were smiling because we play 6 games downtown Birmingham. Keep moving on, deliveries.
Guys, live show. Live show.
4 and 2 opposite. Lance had 4 plays different of mine, and Mick had 4 plays different than mine. So, and theirs were different too. So they feel pretty good about 4 of their 6 plays that I'm not going to landmine them.
By the way, the actor I gave you, does that voices sound similar to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It was Josh Lyman from West Wing,
Correct.
where I just quoted Leviticus from in the fine line there from
That is called symmetry.
President Bartlett.
Ansley says, Dunaway, what is your
And there was an Ainsley on the show as well.
Ainsley says, what is your favorite starting poker hand?
Oh, that's a good question, Ainsley. I mean, obviously, if you start with a couple of bullets, a couple of aces, that's
I thought you were going to go Greco-Roman.
Yeah. But the one I love to play, the ones I love to play are King 10.
Why?
There's something about the 10. I'm just lucky with 10s. It seems like
That's
if
lucky.
If I've
He's
got
lucky
one,
with this.
if I've got one 10,
That's something I never thought you would say.
I'm lucky with anything.
If I've got 110, my 10s are going to come up all through the river and that other thing and that last card, whatever all those things are called.
George Carlin joke was one of my biggest regrets in life. I never had a 10 ever, but I did have 5 2s. And that should count for something.
So the King 10, unless you got 2 bullets.
Yeah,
as you said.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But
Charles says a 2-7 unsuited. No idea what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, it's a hard hand to win. 2-7 unsuited.
Why? You just got crap there.
They don't connect.
Richard says, when you start the Ask Us Anything, I got one for Brown. What is your pet name in the women's prison?
Let's come up with pet names for Brownie in the women's prison.
I think they call him Brown Eye.
They do not.
Oh, my.
Lance, that is incorrect.
Oh, my.
They do not.
It's
Lance.
women's
It's
prison.
women's
Women's
prison.
prison.
That's his name in Atmore.
You think it's any different?
The old women's prison. I don't know if they mean the real one or if they want y'all to come up with one.
I think we come up with one.
Okay.
I'm going to say Brown's pet name in the
What were you, Mr. Century? What was it?
Mr. Echoes.
Echoes.
Yeah, that was at Sachs High School. That was in the yearbook, the senior that was, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have it memorized.
I don't have it memorized.
It was.
You asked me a question,
I think
Mr. Echoes.
I think they call him HR Fluff My Stuff.
Oh my God!
It's so strange.
He's two sips in.
He's had a quarter of a beer. Everybody look out.
Oh, such a recent reference too. Oh,
We all watched it as a kid, right?
It's a scary looking thing, man.
Come on, other names for Brown.
Chip says,
Or I'll do it again.
no, Chip says cupcake. Richard says he wants the real one. All right, what I was told, and again, what?
So no, just go
I'm
ahead.
just telling you what I was told.
Humble brags.
This is not a humble brag. Again, I will point out this is a women's prison. I don't think, A, they're into me,
And I don't think they look like Piper from Orange is the New Black.
and B, I don't think they're too picky at this point, right? According to the prison guard that told me, when they see me on 3340, they call me the pretty boy that talks sports.
It's a bad nickname, but
I don't disagree with you.
It's a long.
It's very
It is
wordy.
very
Yeah.
wordy, yeah.
put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd stick with HR Fluffer stuff.
yeah, it's much shorter. Again, I don't think I don't think any of them are into me really.
Well, you're lacking confidence. That's why. You got to
think
believe in yourself, man.
We could sell at the what is it, Aliceville?
Aliceville Women's Prison.
So if we went to the commissary and we sold merch that said I'd like to shank Brown, you think they'd buy that shirt?
Would it have an extra logo on it?
What would we get for a dunking booth over there with Brown sitting in it?
Oh my God.
The shank would just be a strap on.
Oh
wow.
my.
Jeez.
5 minute team.
Almost to the NC 17 hour
Yep.
tonight.
Yep. Michael says, LT, I was reading a new dad book earlier. It says baby crying.
New.
New. You
What'd I say?
It sounded like it said nude.
It did
Oh.
sound like you said nude.
A brand new dad book earlier. It says baby crying can sound like a leaf blower. Rather hear a baby cry or a leaf blower?
Oh, Michael, that's such a good question. I
Leaf
got to hear
blower.
Rockstars yesterday.
Yeah.
Through,
You never
through
have-
two doors.
You never
Oh,
have
by
to,
the way, he wasn't crying. He was excited yesterday.
Oh, that was excited.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh, I'd hate
baby
to-
was so cute and so happy
I'd
yesterday.
hate to hear him get pissed.
Cord came by yesterday. If you don't
Yeah.
know.
He got pissed last night around 3:00. Major meltdown.
I
And,
would
shat himself.
would
too.
rather hear a baby cry based on the fact that babies can't help it.
That's right. I'd rather hear babies cry too.
They still sell rakes at Home Depot.
And you never have an urge to get up and see if the leaf blower is okay.
That's true. Lance just likes to get up and yell at him. What do you yell at him when you yell? When you go out on the back porch?
No, I've only done it twice. You
Hey,
saw.
Lance, sorry.
You
Thanks for saying
saw
something.
with the chainsaw, didn't work out.
I
But the
noticed that,
last time was 7 a.m. and 2 dudes were on his roof blowing leaves.
Right?
And it was a Saturday. And I just went out there and went, "Are you kidding me?"
Did you
And they stopped.
drop any profanity?
Nope.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
So it wasn't hired people. You think it was the people that live there?
No, it was hired people.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's cooler on the roof at 7 a.m. than it is.
Well,
at
there's
noon.
no doubt, but 7 a.m. on a Saturday, that's out of bounds, man.
Are you guys like me? Like, Brown, I know you sleep like a rock.
I do.
Dunaway doesn't like to sleep. You like to sleep. But I could sleep Monday through Friday till 9 or 10 o'clock. But Saturdays and Sundays, I can't sleep.
It's the dangest thing.
Yeah.
Like, I try to sleep as late as I can on Saturday.
Is it just the excitement?
I don't know
Yeah.
because I know I'm going to have to stay up late to watch
It's
football.
the fear of that alarm going off. When you know that
Oh,
alarm,
I don't set an
I
alarm.
don't think
I'm
it's that.
talking about that during the week. It's like you have that
Oh,
day
yeah.
where you're, then the weekend you turn your alarm off, but then for some reason in your head, something's not right. I should have been up about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just get excited. Like Saturday, I knew Arizona and Mississippi State didn't kick off till 10 o'clock. So I'm like, that game's going to go to 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to have to stay up late.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't sleep in. Tried all I could.
I was disappointed last week. I was having to stand up, do a few jumping jacks, and slap myself a couple of times to stay awake for the window I wanted to see all day.
Yep.
After waking up at 6 a.m.
Uh,
with that excitement.
Cody is on Facebook. He says, I cannot sleep on Alabama game days. Wake up at 5:30 without an alarm.
Wish Bill O'Brien was excited as you are.
You think Bill slept through the Texas game?
Wake him up when we go to the 2-minute offense. Hurry up.
Going back to the Alanis Morissette, Dana. just got back.
We've got an Alanis Morissette update. This
Um,
is Morissette.
Meg Myers is the opener.
Who is that?
Dunaway, who is Meg Myers?
Meg Myers, you're going to know her as a person that played in the new Little Fair recently. Little Fair.
Okay.
And she would be sort of a Alanis Morissette of this generation. I really like her.
And good news, it's not sold out, although VIP is.
Tell her Lance wanted it at a protective stadium.
She
With no doubt.
With no doubt.
ask her really quick. She can't squeeze 2 more people
No.
into that an open air VIP.
Two in quotes.
Well, honestly, I've never seen Scorpions. If she could get Scorpions to open up for Alanis Morissette, that'd be awesome.
I'm sure
I love
Scorpions
that.
are available
I
tomorrow.
love how Lance's reasoning was, I've never seen them. If they could.
Yeah. Hey,
If I
what's
could
the
get-
girl's name? Megan, right?
Meg Myers.
Meg
Myers.
Myers.
Yeah, I was really close.
If
there.
you can
Meg.
tell her if since the VIP is sold out, why doesn't she move you to the main stage so we can
That
come out
is
and see
true.
her? Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
good idea.
Good leverage
Text
because
that.
everybody on the VIP is just there for me, not for the drinks.
Don't forget to hit us up in the comment section. Ask us anything, and we'll get to those questions. Also on Twitter. We'll try to keep up with Twitter as well. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you have subscribed and also give us a thumbs up. If you're watching us on Facebook, share and give us a thumbs up. If you're watching us on Twitter, hit that little retweet right there. Like us on Twitch. Make sure you share us, set your alerts after you subscribe so you know when we're live.
Hey, can I bring up one thing?
Oh
Yeah.
my. Is
Look
that
at
Meg?
Meg Myers.
She's young.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's got green hair too.
She's got a Gene Simmons tongue.
Let's see. I'll
She
look
does
her up.
have that, yes.
Uh,
Rockstar, see how old she is. She looks
She's going to
very
be
young.
she's going to have angry female music, much like Alanis, which is
Yeah,
why
she's-
she's on tour.
Yep, she's anti-society, it looks like. Anyway, so Bud Light game night. We're going to do
Yep.
this every Thursday night from 5 to 7. From 5 to 6, we'll be doing an Ask Us Anything, which we're doing right now. Come out. We've got like these Bud Light packages. They're going to be different every week. Last week we had high-end quality cooler.
Yep.
This week we've got, looks like stadium seats. Not stadium seats. What do you call those? Foldable lawn chairs. We've got cooler. We've got a bunch of gear, but you can win it from Bud Light. Come by. All you got to do is scan the QR code. You don't even have to be here to win. We will email you. So come by, get a $7 pitcher of Bud Light, enjoy the great product that is Bud Light, and try to win with us here on the next round.
And we're at Uptown Mugshots, which is if you're not familiar with the area, Uptown is just
Downtown.
just north of downtown.
Okay. All right.
Really, it's downtown, but in the upper part of downtown,
Right.
Uptown.
Okay. So
it's-
what
right across the street from Protective
There's
Stadium.
one of her feet, Dunaway, if you care.
Oh,
well, that's before she
that's-
dyed her hair.
Don't
Give
think
the
I haven't
guess.
seen that before.
Yeah,
Give
she
a
looked
guess,
better
how old is
before
she?
she died. I would say that she
Well,
is.
Based on, she looked a lot younger than that
28.
other photo. Based
No.
on that photo, she's 22.
She's 22.
I'm going
She
to say
is-
28.
She is 35 years old.
35? Good for
From
her.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, I don't know how old that photo is now,
Wow.
Lance. She's from Nashville?
She doesn't smoke or drink scotch.
And make it even better, in 2019, she performed a cover of Kate Bush's "Running Up That Hill." Have you ever heard that song?
I have.
Yeah.
I had not until what
Stranger
show?
Things.
Stranger Things.
Yep.
I honestly didn't realize.
I know the ones he finds.
No, I mean, hell, I'm just Googling images.
Yeah, I'm just-
So I didn't realize that song wasn't new. Like, I sat by my pool for about a month
That's
until
like 84, 85.
the kids told me that's from Stranger Things. And I watched all the Stranger Things. I never noticed a song in it. I noticed what she put the headphones on.
And it's even crazier. There's people like you that had no idea that Master of Puppets was a song. Same show.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best scene of
Yeah.
the whole season.
He
All
got-
right.
Eddie
We
got
got some more questions
did.
here. Got some more questions. Drop them in the comments. Are you taking a phone call?
I'm calling somebody real quick. Go ahead. I'm not going to slow down the show. Keep rolling.
No, it's not slowing down the show at all. You're just calling.
I'm telling you,
someone right
man,
in the middle of the show.
three sips in.
I mean, it's crazy. Who are you calling?
I'm calling the roommate.
No, I've already sent a
You
text.
already sent a text?
Yeah.
I was calling a roommate to get our new picture. of
Call it
Bud
the
Light.
name you suggested.
What now?
The name you suggested for the.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
her-
You had a little name for her,
Yeah.
which is going to be bringing
Well,
up.
Little
later.
nickname.
I'm not going to say that.
Oh,
Not with Meg Ryan and Alanis Morissette coming to town.
Meg Ryan. Hey, Michael asked, we talked about in the Mystery Fifth Hour, the Back to the Future topic. What time period or event would you most want to visit? I mean, I'll tell you, we live in the best time. Central heating. No. Central heating and air, cable, air travel.
Twitter.
But yeah, we chose to be outside
Politics are
tonight with all
awesome.
that central air.
Yeah, but we.
What?
The 60s would be good.
Dunaway. He was talking about how you two were going to bitch about us being outside, and did you just hear him right there?
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
staring at
I'm the
this.
fair one that's getting my
I
skin burned.
enjoy
That's all.
this.
Yeah. it's
So
nice.
the 60s would be fun because it was back before all the tech drive.
Mhm.
You got Charles
think-
Manson running around.
I think the Roaring 20s would be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, if you weren't on the wrong side of the mob.
That's true. Or-
And everybody wore hats. It's a bald man's paradise.
Yeah, it's wild. You go back and watch those old movies, and like Mad Men, everybody wears
Ding.
a hat.
a bowler.
There wasn't a Dr. B back then.
Well, there wasn't, but even guys like Don Draper that had good hair, man, they covered up with that hat.
It was
Everybody's got one.
60s would be fun. Free love. That's seems like that would be fun. Music.
Free love.
Music was sort of innovative then.
It's
Yeah,
never
this-
free love done away.
The sound is not the same.
Yeah.
The women are not built the same.
No, I'd
Yeah.
live in this
Well, I
time.
like.
Yeah, I have
like a
always
little
said
meat
that.
on the-
Go back and watch the one of the best films of all time, Luke Bill agrees, 1975's Steven Spielberg masterpiece Jaws, and
Okay.
look at people on the beach. Not one person has definition.
Which I don't know if you guys can look down this far to me.
You don't
I would
either?
enjoy that
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah,
I don't have a
me
lot of
too.
definition either.
Cody says, I'd go to 2013 so I could push Chris Davis out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Yeah. Great call, Cody.
Um,
Just take it to overtime, Nick.
Tesla Talk confirms no 4K for the game tonight. That sucks.
Tesla talk, though, we discussed the other day on our Mystery Fifth Hour what car would be used in a Back to the Future remake from now back to the 80s. And we suggested it'd be the Tesla instead of the DeLorean. True.
Yeah, I think it would be a Tesla.
Yeah, I think I think the kids are fascinated by Tesla.
Our
And-
Prius is still cool.
I don't think so.
Yeah, only in your neighborhood, Rockstar.
Oh,
We
I've
all
asked-
rolled through our head real quick to see if they were a sponsor.
A Prius? I
Yeah.
was pretty certain they weren't. I don't know.
Larry
if-
David loved a Prius.
I don't know
Dave
where their
does a
target
BMW.
Caleb wants to know, does Jimmy Landmine really love feet, or is that just a bit for the show?
No, I do.
You've
but-
complimented them before in public. I
But
know
what
that.
is
That's how it all
the
started.
misconception is that I love all feet for both genders, and I don't. I only like good-looking feet on women.
I don't
And-
see gender. I see phalanges.
Yeah, but I do. I don't like men's feet. I don't want to touch men's feet. I don't. It's not a.
Take a
I'm
stand,
not
Jim.
homophobic. I'm free love, all that stuff. I just don't want. I don't like men's feet, and I really hate ugly women's feet. And it was the reason we
Ugly
got on
women or ugly
Ugly
feet?
ugly women's feet. I mean, you
No,
can be
no,
a
no, you're
beautiful.
you're
You
still
can be a
saying-
beautiful woman.
Okay, ugly
and have
feet on a
ugly
woman.
feet,
Yeah,
right?
all right.
And it's a turnoff. Boom, done.
Okay.
Now, if you don't like a big beer belly, you're not going to like me, right? So it
Buckshot.
works both ways. That got a little buckshot there. Listen, if you don't like a little beer in your barrel, then you're not going to like me. Sweetie, bring me another beer. Where's that beer, bitch?
Okay. Snuck it in.
He's half a beer in there.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Oh.
Caleb follows up and says, I can respect that as a foot enjoyer myself. Not all feet are created equal.
Corn
So,
family.
That's
in the
right.
house.
Here
Hey.
comes Director of Social Media, Taylor Korn. Michael
Not going to need that sweater out here.
Michael says, Dunaway, you would have been Job in the Bible. Can't catch a break.
Yeah, Job had a big run, didn't he?
Oh, he had a big run. It turned out good for him at the end.
That's
though.
what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take the Job ending.
Yeah. Turned out good. He got everything back and then some, but he went through a lot of pain to get there.
Yeah,
A lot of pain.
that may be what's
That's like me as a Rams fan.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot like that.
Yep.
Um,
Most of the Bible was written just for the Ramblings.
That's right. Cody says, if you could only listen to one podcast other than ours, watch one movie, and listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would those be?
I wouldn't want to live in that world. I hear you.
Let's start with the podcast.
Well, the podcast is problematic for me because I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I listened to S-Town.
Yeah,
I
but
started
it's
listening
limited,
to what was it called? The Atlanta Monster, about the Atlanta child murderers. I listened to Steve.
That's what you fall asleep to.
I listened to Steve McNair. The mystery, was he really killed by his girlfriend?
Steve McNair. Oh, I heard that, but I didn't get to the end of it. What they determined.
Man, there was some bad stuff coming out of that thing.
Yeah.
Well, there were people that were stealing from him.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I didn't finish it though.
What happened? It got too long or something, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. I didn't finish it either. I can't remember why, but it seems like I was just like, my gosh, can we just cut to the end here? It's like they kept dragging it out.
The one that Jason Segel and the guy who does BoJack Horseman.
Will Arnett.
Yeah, Will Arnett. And the guy from, hey, Jazz Hands from Will and Grace. Those three people.
McBriar.
Yeah.
No,
whatever the name of that podcast is. I listen to it a lot, but I never catch the name of it.
Sean something.
Sean
Hayes.
Yeah, Sean Hayes.
Yeah.
That's a good podcast. Always entertaining. They always they're good at doing interviews.
I like American Scandal. They do new seasons often, and it just covers like scandalous things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It's in the title.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
Well, I'm trying to think
German
of a
ones?
good example, huh?
German ones or
No, American.
Oh,
American.
No,
Scandals.
American Scandals, Rockstar.
Yeah.
Like
know.
Bernie Madoff
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And they're like 4 or 5 parts. And it's real interesting the way it's done. Like they reenact the scenes, but they only use one voice. Like they don't get a female voice for a female or a male voice. It's the narrator reenacts the
Yeah.
scenes. And at first you're like, God, this is going to get old, but you get strangely drawn into it and
Sort
it
of-
no longer bothers you.
They sort of do that with Drunk History, where the voice of the person telling history sort of walks you through historic moments, so they're reenacting it.
There's one that Nancy introduced me to. We listened to a couple episodes. We were driving somewhere years ago, where it starts out. It's a guessing game where it does this person's whole life factual and does like reenactments and stuff like that. And then by like the last 5 minutes of a 45-minute podcast, they start giving details of who this person is, like intimate
Yeah.
details of their life. And they're like, who am I? I think it's called Who Am I? And at the
Right.
end, they said like, who am I? I'm Elon Musk. You're like, wow, I
wow.
have no idea. Like all the way from middle school to high school, how he was
Yeah.
bullied and I don't think his dad left him or something like that. It's
You
just
know
really
what? You know
interesting.
what's good about that concept, Rockstar?
Yeah.
I've never heard that, but just the concept you just did. I would listen. I'd be trying to guess all the way through,
Mhm.
and then when you say Elon Musk at the end, then I'm going to go back and listen.
That's right. I
again,
got to listen
'cause
knowing
now
it's
that I
him.
know it's
Yeah.
Elon Musk, will I hear it differently?
Because
Yeah.
they did one on Cassius Clay about 30 minutes in. They said something about the Vietnam War. It's like, this sounds like Muhammad Ali. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I was right. Finally
Yeah.
got
Oh,
one.
that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That does sound good. As far as an album, I'm a new
Just give me
music.
Bob Seger greatest hits.
I'm a new music guy, so I don't
Well,
have
the-
albums. So I'm always on Spotify. So I'm going to go, because I'm the youngest Jimmy Curran on the
Jimmy
show.
Current.
So mine's always going to be This Is Zach Bryan, for example, right now. So I just listen to the hits from Zach Bryan or all of Zach Bryan's songs on Spotify. So that's my guy right now, Zach Bryan.
Mine would probably be Shake Your Moneymaker.
It's a good album.
Black Rose. Yep. My favorite of all time.
I'd probably go The Chronic from Dr. Dre.
I'd go either No Code Pearl Jam or Yield Pearl Jam. Yield.
Yield.
It's like choosing your favorite child, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, movie wise would be tough because you want to laugh a little bit. I guess Goodfellas got humor. I probably would go Goodfellas.
There is a little humor in that. I'd probably, for me, either be Saving Private Ryan or Shawshank. At least both those are long, and you can check out and
Yeah.
watch it for a very long time.
So Goodfellas.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
Hey, so what do you think? So the kids have never really watched a mafia movie, but I'm thinking about tomorrow night, either The Departed or Goodfellas. Which one?
Godfather 3.
I mean, Godfather, the
was
original,
on
is
the
not
other
that
day.
bloody compared to later movies.
Yeah, but I don't
There's a
think
little
it's-
scene with Sonny that gets out of control.
I don't think is kids that they would appreciate The Godfather as much.
I would agree. The Godfather for this generation is going to be a little too slow moving.
It's slow moving and not as violent, so they're not going to be overwhelmed by it. I mean, I didn't watch Godfather until
They're not overwhelmed
know,
with John Wick.
in my late 50s. Other words, this summer, and it didn't blow me away. All this talk about The Godfather being the greatest movie of all time, I thought it was very Graceland-like.
Oh wow.
Josh says, looks like that beer is getting warm in the sun there, Jimmy. You should go ahead and finish it. You going to chug it?
How about the roommate?
No.
I asked for a picture 15 minutes ago. I'm on a work call, and
Yeah.
so I had to get
Oh,
T-Corn
so
to
selfish.
get it for us.
Which is fantastic, considering I called and interrupted the work call.
All you got to do is put them on mute and then order a picture.
Order a beer. It's just work. It's not like you ain't making all the money anyway. Come on.
Let's see. Caleb says, favorite late night host of all time.
Conan O'Brien.
My favorite movie, by the
Larry
way,
Sanders.
one time for the rest of
Larry
life
Sanders
would
is
be
good.
Love Actually or Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Okay.
I can rewatch both of those all the time. Favorite late night host.
Mhm.
Who'd
I
you
thought
say,
Love
LT?
Actually sucked. Larry Sanders. It wasn't real. It
Yeah.
was fictional, HBO, but I thought
I'll
Gary
tell you-
Shandling did such a good job with it. I really don't like these late night hosts.
No, I don't watch them anymore. Anymore, all you get is like if something happens and it goes viral, you might watch it. And I haven't even done that in a while. I did like Stephen Colbert when he was playing a character on Comedy Central. It was a very creative and funny
If
show.
we're going to do that, Jon Stewart was by far the best.
Yeah.
By far.
He was
The
good.
best.
I thought Jimmy Kimmel was good like 10 years ago before he got political.
Last Call with Carson Daly.
I never really watched that.
Yeah, like
No, I mean,
at 2 a.m.
He was really good. The best, though, is Jimmy Fallon because he can do a lot of different
Oh.
stuff on the show. It makes it a lot more entertaining. He plays games. He can sing with his guests.
He'll laugh at anything you
He
say.
does laugh at anything you say, which makes people feel comfortable. So they say a lot of stuff. But Carson was really good. I mean, there's a channel on my YouTube TV now that I think just plays old Carson.
Yeah.
And
when I was a kid,
so I'm
Johnny
watching
Carson.
that the other night. I was like, it's a big snake that Johnny's holding.
Yeah, when I was a
What?
kid, Johnny Carson was hilarious. And what was that guy's name that used to come in with the animals?
Yeah,
Jack Hanna.
it was.
Yeah, Jack Hanna. And I think there was another one.
Yeah, I think
too.
there was one before Jack Hanna.
Yeah.
But the one I saw the other night, they had found, and this shows you the budget that the networks used to have. They showed a video clip from a news station in Tampa. They had found a python living under a house that was so
Taylor Corn, everybody.
Taylor,
Thank you, Taylor.
social media director.
Hey, do you want to grab a glass?
Pull up.
No, we've got glasses.
is for
but
you.
want one. Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.
creator of Drinks with Dunaway right there, Taylor Corn, and a bunch of other stuff up there.
A bunch of other stuff.
They
bunch of other stuff up there.
Etc.
kids in the yard had been
Dot, dot, dot.
reporting for weeks. Like
Give me that hot beer.
kids have been reporting for weeks. Like we see this big monster under the house, and the parents were like, right.
It was Land Shark,
And
Chevy Chase.
Finally, a couple of dogs had been disappearing in the neighborhood, and they found this huge python underneath the house in this Tampa household in Florida. And guys, it ended up measuring 37 feet long. It was a python living under a house in Tampa.
move.
This would have been back in they got it alive, captured it, flew it to Los Angeles, and the Jack Hanna guy and the people like in Tampa, the three rednecks that had captured it, brought it out onto the set, and they stretched it out to officially measure it for the whatever the record book they were trying to get into. It was either 37 or 39 feet long. But the kids have been saying for a week, there's a monster under the house, and nobody believed them. Oh, yeah, kids go back out in the yard and play.
No, shut up.
With
Get
this
outside.
huge python until some family dogs went missing. Nobody cared. Nobody worried.
Mm-mm. No.
Negaton.
No.
Nope. All right.
Google Carson Big Snake.
Carson. Yeah, do that.
Snake. Snake.
Definitely do that.
Not suitable for work.
Milton
Yeah.
Berle, big
I
snake
bet,
too.
I bet
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon's probably Googled it.
Or what's his Barney Fife?
Oh, Don Knotts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron Howard confirmed that one
Yeah.
on Stern.
Yeah. That's a weird thing to confirm for another dude.
Well, you're an actor with him.
Hey, it is Bud Light game night. We're live at Mugshots Uptown. You can come by here and see us. We'll be still hanging out until 7 o'clock. We're done here in about 20 minutes.
Happy birthday to
We're going to do a birthday shout out.
Brittany from Adams.
And Haley
Yeah.
Is it Haley's birthday?
from Bud
too?
Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same day.
They're both their birthdays on the same day.
Yeah, they had no idea. Moved in together, and their birthday same day.
Mhm.
Crap.
Yep.
That's ironic.
Isn't
you
it?
think?
It is, don't you think? They both got their hands in a pocket. We are live at Mugshots Uptown, so you come by and see us until 7 o'clock. Hang around after as well. The Thursday night game, Amazon Prime tonight. LT's got to play, so he's not going to make a call on it. But you got Chargers taking on the Chiefs in an AFC West battle. Chargers, boy, that's a tough start for them. 2 division games right out of the chute like that.
Well, they were fortunate to get the first one. I mean,
Yeah.
I think if you asked Brandon Staley, would you take 1-1? He probably
In a
would have
heartbeat,
said, yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah. He'll be 2-0 after tonight, though. Chargers going to win that game, and but it's the second best team in the AFC.
And the best team is?
Oh, the Buffalo Bills.
Rams.
Well, they're in the NFC.
Okay.
But we're out here
They
with our
own it.
friends from Bud Light. LT and Dunaway enjoying what Lance described as one of the best Bud Lights he's ever
Oh,
had.
it's so good. Just fresh. And you can't beat a fresh Bud Light on tap. And that's
Yeah.
what they've got here at Mugshots. Stop by, $7 pitchers. You guys had great burgers earlier. I'm going to eat one after the show. Your opportunity to win a Bud Light tailgate package. All you got to come by, scan that QR code. We'll get you registered, and somebody will win that tonight.
Yeah, no 4K. A lot of people are telling us in the chat, no 4K tonight on Amazon. We had built that up, and
But-
that's on us.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
assume.
Tune in tonight and see if we're right and America's wrong.
Well, I don't know. I'm
That
just
looks
saying.
like 3K.
I'm just saying that first game I think was in 4K. It looked better. You noticed it too.
It looked good on my TV.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't understand why you would do it for a preseason game, but when you're kicking off the regular season, why you wouldn't do it for that Thursday night game.
Yeah.
That make a lot of sense.
Listen, I could have been wrong. I don't know. Jeremy asked, if we really went to the moon, this is on Twitter, in 1969, with that little bit of technology, how can I not get a good cell phone service in downtown Albertville?
Well, you're talking about buildings, really, at this point.
In Albertville?
And
Have you ever been to downtown Albertville? I don't think buildings are the
buildings
issue.
and towers, man.
No, wait, it's Albertville, man.
Listen, let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
Buildings and towers. That's what's the key to a good cell service. If you're in a big city, the tall buildings are going to impact you. In Albertville, it's going to be towers.
Yep.
Jeremy, if you ask
In and out
James
of
Senior,
towers.
Dunaway's dad, we never went to the moon.
Yeah, my dad truly believes we never went to the moon.
No, I think he plays that up.
No, he really does. He really does. Now, listen, to the moon or not, it doesn't matter. I'm an American, so I'm going to
Yeah, I mean,
Put that on a shirt.
I'm going to
to
buy
the
in.
moon or not, it doesn't matter. I'm an American.
I mean, if it helped us win the war, I am a firm believer, and I've said this before. I'll say it again now. A couple of Bud Lights in, I think
Still one.
I think our U.S.
A couple.
Couple sips in.
Yes.
I think our recruiting videos that we show in movies and on television of the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines should show like the biggest CG technology. Just make it look like we do it a little bit now with one of those ads where our soldiers disappear for a second and then they come back in the battlefield. I mean, if you're watching in a cave in the Middle East, you're like, oh crap, they've got soldiers that are invisible now.
We got a TV in a cave, man. Come on, give us some credit.
I mean, I think we should make it look like we should be in the propaganda game, man. We should be sending that stuff out all the time. Our planes can't see them. Our soldiers can't even see them. We have stuffed soldiers now.
Yep. RZ Rutledge says the light behind LT is brutal. That sun did not quite set where we thought it was going to when we chose this area.
It's right in
Yeah,
the
sorry
western
about
sky.
that.
Yeah, the sun over Lance's head, Lunsford says, looks like he's heading into the great beyond.
Goodbye, Lance.
But nice knowing you, LT.
Goodbye, Lance.
Charles says the sun makes Lance look like he's on witness protection with his face blurred out on TV.
Do your witness protection from the Floribama again for us.
I was held hostage. I could not see anything. They blindfolded me. They put me in the back of a van. I knew too much at that point.
I knew too much at that
I didn't
point.
think I was going to live.
Yeah.
I was bargaining anything. I
Uh,
even called in HR fluffer stuff
yeah.
from the prison.
Third time.
He's
Third
not going to let it die. Charles said, Dunaway, they call that camouflage. What you're describing is literally called
No, but
camouflage.
you literally couldn't see them.
No, it was, you see the ads, they disappear.
Chip says, Lance, moving forward, only one director. I don't know why we got to answer these questions all night tonight if we could only pick one moving forward, but these are good questions.
I mean, what
End of
what do you-
days, man.
What do you guys think the future is going to
I
look
know,
like
we're
with
only-
only one movie?
I know. Only one director made films. Which director would you choose?
Now,
moving forward?
obviously, Scorsese's great. He's getting older, though, but my personal favorite is David Fincher.
Give me your top 5 David Finchers.
I would go 7,
Very good.
I would go The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, surprisingly good movie. I didn't know what to expect out of that one.
I would go
Marcus Spears across the street.
Did you not do Girl with the Dragon
Girl
Tattoo?
with the Dragon Tattoo. I was going there next. I would go The Game, which you guys didn't like.
I did not like that.
No, I
Michael
love The Game.
Douglas and who else is in that?
Sean Penn.
Yeah,
Don't
Sean
paint
Penn.
me. Don't paint me into that corner. I
I
absolutely
didn't
told you it
really
was
like it.
I thought it was
fantastic.
a great
I can,
And
I
Absolutely.
can tell
I
you
mean-
where I watched it. Butterfly Gap in a hot tub with Maggie.
Fight Club was good. It wasn't great. It was very unique, though.
You know, that's a movie I've never seen.
Mank is good. His first was Aliens 3. He's just such a good director.
So
I would go David Fincher.
David Fincher.
Oh no, you know what? I forgot one. Social Network.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I would bump out.
Alien 3.
No, well, Alien 3 was on the cusp. I would bump out
The Game.
Fight Club, and I would raise Social Network. Social Network's
It
fantastic.
really is. And Lunsford had caught your error
I didn't
before
see
No
it.
Social.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yep.
he just now caught it.
Wouldn't it be easier if
Um,
Lunsford was just here?
Well, I think Lunsford's got stuff to do.
He can't get here. It's a simple mind. It's a God.
Hey, so Army Hammer was in the Social Network. I told you guys I watched House of Hammer.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time with it because there's really no cannibalism. But he has
well,
been
then I'm
canceled.
definitely not watching. There's no cannibalism.
That's
Rockstar.
how
I
they
gotta draw the
sell you.
line
You
somewhere.
guys were watching on Sunday. They
I
did the
was,
they
but
did the promo a million times.
they did, but it never baited me in. I'm like, this guy's an absolute freak. Why would I watch that?
Well, and he was
So all I would know him from is what, the Lone Ranger? What is his biggest role?
Lone Ranger. You know, he came out in the Lunsford helped me out. It was the Mystery on the Nile or whatever, Death on the Nile.
Murder on the Orient Express?
No, I think it's Death on the Nile.
So he's gay?
That's the second one. Oh,
um,
God.
no, they came out with.
Oh,
Death on
okay.
the Nile.
I thought you said he came out.
Yeah, he was.
No, he eats people.
No, there was his most critically acclaimed film was Lunsford, the Timothy Chalamet kid that all the girls love. He played his gay lover or something in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What movie is that, Lunsford? Let's see if I can
Lunsford's not here. You guys know he's not here,
put it
right?
in queue.
Yeah. Death on the Nile was the sequel to Murder on the Orient Express,
Yeah,
according to
but he was in
Lunsford.
that.
I've never seen any of those. Call Me by Your Name.
Yep, that's it.
God, you guys watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, we do. I
Yeah.
enjoy movies, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a good movie, a good game, it's close for me.
Really?
Yep, it really is. Now, Rams game's different stratosphere.
Yeah. So Chiefs, AFC playoff game, Chiefs and Bills last year, or the first time you ever saw Goodfellas.
No Goodfellas.
Over that Chiefs Bills game, that Chiefs Bills game was incredible,
was,
and it
it
had
was.
everything riding on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but Brown, you've got to learn that LT
I'm glad we don't have to choose.
is
though.
going to choose movies over sports because he seems cooler that way.
No.
Oh my
it's-
God.
Oh, wow, he
No,
seems
that's
cool.
really not
All
it.
of us knuckle draggers.
I
are gonna
think
choose
people know
sports.
by now.
Mouth breathers.
Chiefs, give me the Chiefs game. Oh, my knuckles hurt.
A lot of things I
Turn off
say,
Goodfellas, turn on Chiefs.
a lot of things I say upset people, but
Right.
I'm always going to be transparent and speak truth when it comes to me.
Right.
So
Well, that sun's going to go right between those buildings.
that
isn't
feels good now. It's gone.
it?
I mean,
well,
not,
not
for
really on
not
the
for
shot,
the
but-
viewers, but
yeah.
for me it is.
Yeah, I mean, right between those buildings. Isn't that crazy? It couldn't go down behind the hotel or behind the Coliseum over there. It's got to go right between.
I emailed him today saying, "Hey,
Who,
man,
God?
the Sun." Just like it's
Um,
the Sun at Gmail.
Steven says,
son, you tell me you're going to choose a damn movie over a football game?
Buckshot
What kind
was
of
on the
American are you?
Buckshot Walker. he's
Buckshot
back.
Walker.
You need to take those penny loafers in that skirt and get on the hell off my ranch.
Get
on the hell
off.
Sugar, give me another beer.
Steven says he was in J. Edgar, right?
Very
Is that guy you were talking about?
Very disappointing movie.
I never
J.
saw it.
Edgar?
Yeah.
Lunsford said, yeah, he was Steven.
Who was the lead in J. Edgar? Was it?
DiCaprio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Never saw it.
Yeah.
that's one of his bad movies. He doesn't make many stinkers, but that one kind of was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think another one I've never really cared for is The Aviator. That's one of those like
It was
there's
all
a,
right.
there's a couple of movies where you respect the role that they're playing. Like you think they play a really good role, but I just don't like the movie.
He was great as Howard Hughes.
Yeah, but I didn't like the movie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I've seen it twice. It's so long. Again, a Scorsese film. DiCaprio was really good. Kate Blanchett was really good in it.
Fun fact: that's the first movie I ordered on a DVD from Netflix. Was The Aviator.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that because I kept it too long.
Well, I've actually got it on DVD. So if you ever want to borrow it, if you got a DVD player,
No,
Playing-
I'm not a big fan, and I do not have a DVD player either.
Jim will be playing the role of the guy who's in a book club and didn't read the book tonight, sitting down here. I don't know anything about movies or any of the stuff you guys are talking about.
you know who reads a lot? I found this out.
Librarians.
Taylor Corn.
I don't think Taylor does.
Like, we're-
Shane Lee, former Alabama linebacker, now USC.
so they mentioned that in the game.
No, I saw a post on Instagram, and he was going into deep. He reads a lot of self-help books. He wants to start reading more fiction, but he said he reads whenever he can. He's so busy right now with football and school, he'll read 20 minutes at a time.
But I'm right about this, right? Most self-help books are fiction. Like they're just pumping in a bunch of BS to you to make you buy another book.
I don't know.
Rockstar, you
How
ever
do you
read a
guys feel about
self-help book?
I mean, Brown's a 10. He doesn't need self-help or 100, whatever.
I mean, wouldn't you say though that the Bible is the ultimate self-help book? No, that's not really. That's not really self-help, is it? That's more God help, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I help myself to reading it.
Now, the best self-help books for the time life back in the day you could order online.
I
teach
used
you how
to
to build
love
a
those
sink.
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah. They baited me in. I really wanted to order them.
Well, the
right?
best were like the old Western. Learn Jesse James killed a man when he was 13.
Be like Jesse.
It is Bud Light game night. We're live at Mugshots Uptown. You can come see us here. We'll be sticking around until 7 o'clock tonight. The sun has set in the western sky. We can see Lance again. You're blocked by pitcher number 2, however. We're going to move that. Ooh, almost spilled it. Pitcher number 2 of Bud Light. You can come watch the games tonight. The game tonight. Chargers and Chiefs in a massive AFC West, early season AFC West matchup. You can come see that tonight. Mugshots Uptown with Bud Light, who's here tonight.
Bud Light, again, $7 pitchers. We've got a great tailgate package. All you got to do is come by, scan that QR code. Even if you're not here at the end of the night for us to give this away, we will make arrangements for you to come pick it up at the Next Round Studios, which is always fun. Love our partnership with the fine folks at Bud Light. We're going to be doing this every Thursday from 5 until 7, from 5 to 6, and ask us anything. We're going to be jumping around town. We're even going to go outskirts sometimes.
Oh,
maybe a little Tuscaloosa, maybe a little Auburn. We're figuring out the schedule right now.
Oh, fantastic.
Maybe a little 280 right here in Homewood. It's got a 280 Homewood location. I'm trying to think down the list.
We're going to be out 280. Okay. Yeah. Hey, so real quick around the horn, my Ask Us Anything.
Okay.
Rate your team A through F first week after seeing them.
I gave my
B.
team a B. Yeah.
Give mine a B.
I think, well, you go first with Detroit. You want to break it down more?
I don't know.
What?
I'm not a vivid watcher.
Yeah.
I'm on the outskirts of like 38, 35. That's a pretty good game.
All right.
B+ for me. I really liked the way Leonard Fournette played. If Tom Brady's healthy, I think we'll be a playoff team and a threat. But injuries killed us last year. We were not a whole team ever, including when we should have beat the Rams.
I gave our first half an A. You watched my game because it was your log. I gave our first half an A, our second half a C, so I went B. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that. I didn't think the offense. Again, you played to where you were. Their offense was going to do nothing.
New England, it's awful, isn't it?
It's awful. And your defense was really, really good. I think if you have to score with teams, you're going to be able to.
Yeah.
How good you like Julio Jones as a third receiver, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, as a third receiver, he's going to be great. That's a great role for him where he is in his career. To me, Mike McDaniel looked the part of a head coach.
I agree completely. Yeah. I thought, and he was very aggressive.
Yeah, I would almost give you guys a B+.
All right.
I would give Dunaway a B+ because your offense was off, I thought.
In the red zone.
Yeah, the defense was really good. My Rams, I would go D.
D. Well, I mean,
I thought, look,
best team in the NFL you were playing probably.
It's Buffalo, but I thought it was a good spot for the Rams because Buffalo was so hyped coming in. Nobody thought the Rams would win that game as defending Super Bowl champions. Left tackle is going to be a problem. Run defense is going to be a problem. And Jalen Ramsey has lost a step. And not having that second really threaded receiver behind Cooper Kupp. Robert Woods was the guy for a minute. Odell was the guy after that. Allen Robinson, I'm not so sure.
You'd take my 3 receivers, wouldn't you? Would you take? Here's a great question.
No.
Would you trade Cooper Kupp to have the 3 receivers I have? Evans, Godwin, and Julio Jones.
Well, Evans, all 3 of those are injury risk all the time.
Evans is a workhorse. He's out there all the time.
Let me tell you something.
It takes a beating.
Let me tell you something about our boy here. He
loves Cooper Kupp.
There are.
Why didn't you draft him in fantasy?
He wouldn't trade. No,
I mean, you didn't even pick him.
He wouldn't trade. The only things he wouldn't trade for Cooper Kupp are Jack,
left testicle.
No, Jack, Leighton, and Ladybird.
Wow. Shout out roommate.
Lance argued. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
it's a tough question.
It's a tough question.
Yeah. Cold Bud Light, though, man. I love Bud Light game night.
Damian says we've got the best gig ever. Come to Tuscaloosa. The first round is on him.
Hey, we agree, Damian.
Yep, and we'll be in
But
Tuscaloosa.
is the
hey,
next round on you is the question.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy D.
Forget the first round.
Yeah,
But if we ever did have a morning show at Double Down Media, should we call it the first round?
We thought about that.
I
next
like
round?
that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dunaway. Why don't you do it?
The morning show?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Go right ahead.
Well, you're there. You might as well.
Yeah, you're up there.
Who would you give me? Mick Gillespie? Connor O'Gara? Both of them? Lugan Bill? Do I
No,
get
it's-
Joel Klatt?
It's funny. This
Do
is
I
gonna-
get the All-American girl?
Hold on.
Jesus. He is almost a beer deep. This is going to
Almost.
contradict what I said a couple of weeks ago because I
Yeah.
really don't listen to sports talk much, but I've got my Sirius XM back because I just got a new Alfa Romeo Stelvio from our friends at Alfa Romeo of Birmingham, Bo O'Neill. They do such a great job down there.
Right.
So I've been jumping around Sirius XM and I was listening to College Football U, and Connor O'Gara was on today on my
Right.
way down here.
Yep.
So he's working a lot.
Oh, Connor getting after it, isn't
He
he?
was on with us today, podcast
Yeah.
at nextroundlive.com.
Donald asked Stafford or Wentz this weekend.
So Commanders, I think, are they're in for a shootout.
They're
this
at Detroit,
weekend.
right? And
Yeah.
they're underdogs.
And it looks like Detroit's going to be one of these teams that's going to give up some points this year, but they're also going to score some points.
Early chemistry with Johan Dotson.
You know, the Falcons' defense isn't good though. I just don't know where Stafford is health wise. I would
Said he
go
feels
Stafford.
Great.
Still.
Remember, he said he felt great
10-point favorite over a 2-point dog. I would play Stafford. That's what he said. I don't believe it.
every week. I feel great. Never felt as good in my life.
You may be having a little 2020 Drew Brees in
Oh,
think so?
Stafford this year. Yeah.
He's only 34.
Yeah.
Cotton says Amazon's going to have some very good matchups Thursday nights if you checked out the lineup.
Yeah.
It feels like those Thursday night games are a lot of division games.
That's right. It's a rivalry set up.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I really don't know. I guess, the NFL will play any night because they can get TV ratings.
I'll tell you who I'm pissed off if I'm Fox and CBS because, I've sort of been carrying a heavy load of this NFL television contract all these years. And now these Thursday night games are better. They're going to give Buck and Troy better games on Monday night now that's on ABC.
That's right. Yep.
Sunday night's the first pick every week. So now America's game on Fox is sometimes the fourth choice, it seems like, or the third choice, depending on what it is. I mean, it's sometimes those late afternoon window games are just not as good as they used to be. I mean, they used to be the second biggest game of the week.
Those still get really big numbers, though. That big national game, especially the NFC, because it's in bigger markets, still does a really good TV number. I mean, if it's the only game on, people are going to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Or if it's the only game you're getting, maybe not the only one on, but if you don't have Sunday ticket and your local Fox is showing, Dallas and the Giants and you live in Kansas City, you're going to watch it.
I love the red zone, man. I just sit back and I just let it whip around to different games. I don't have to wait for, a boring 2nd and 2 play from the 21-yard line. Just give me the good stuff.
I guarantee you Vikings Packers was a big number.
I can find it.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that the Packers, until that 4th and 1 that was incomplete with about 4 minutes to go, you still had a feeling that Aaron Rodgers might be able to lead them back.
If we're going straight Gus Johnson comments, would Taylor Corn be our All-American girl? And Lance is our Joel Klatt.
Yes.
One beer.
I mean, it takes one beer to get the guy. It's crazy.
Just
Dunaway, I want you to come by. Oh, you're not going to be in town.
Nope. Jordan-Hare Stadium this Saturday. Penn State taking on
Are they
Auburn.
gonna? I heard a rumor. Are they gonna wear orange jerseys?
Rockstar, it's a rumor. To answer
You
Lance's
guaranteed
question,
it earlier.
to answer Lance's question, the number one game in the NFL was Tampa Dallas, 24.5 million.
That's not a surprise.
If you get to the end of the year and you do like your 10 biggest audiences, Dallas is going to be in half of them.
No, 3 of them.
Oh, no, it'll be half. It was half last year. Bills Rams was 21.3 million, 3 million less than Tampa and Dallas.
That is shocking on Thursday night.
Yeah, it was down a little bit on that Thursday. Well, it is shocking, but it was kind of a blowout, honestly. I mean,
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was tough. Monday Night Football, they had a big number for them, 19.8 million for Broncos in Seattle.
Had a nice storyline
Yeah,
first Monday
you
night
did.
game.
Dude, I wonder in that number,
And it was on ABC. That helped.
do they count ABC, ESPN?
That's all three together, and ESPN2
and
with the
ESPN2,
Mannings.
Yeah. So they put all that together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Green Bay and the Vikings, to your point, was the big main window game, 18.5 million.
Yeah, so outside of a primetime game, it was number one.
That is right. And
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, 17.5 million.
Great game.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great
Well,
played game, but it was an
Well,
entertaining
5
game.
turnovers, or no, it was 6 turnovers, right? For Cincinnati, they were -5 in turnovers.
And
Missed extra
overtimes and
points,
missed
missed
kicks.
field goals.
well, they
Yes.
had the hurt long snapper.
It was a whole bingo card.
Yeah. All right, that's just about going to do it. We're
That's it already?
wrapping up. Yeah, it's been an hour, man. We're going to hang out here and still talk to people, but Bud Light game night continues till 7 o'clock here at Mugshots Uptown.
Yeah, again, great food, $7 pitchers of Bud Light. Make sure you drop by. You've also got an opportunity to Bud Light tailgate package. All you got to do is scan that QR code. We're going to get it to you. We're going to be hanging out for another hour at least, enjoying the food, getting ready for kickoff tonight with Chargers Chiefs. Should I tell everybody where we're going to be next week?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
I
tease
guess
ahead.
let's
take a
Now,
guess.
Until 7, we're right here at Mugshots Uptown. But next week,
I used to live in an apartment on Lorna Road in Hoover. At some point, we need to go to Gabriel's.
Gabriel's is where Dunaway wants us to go.
Dunaway. Gabriel's is
Jim,
up
that's
next.
going to be next
Wow.
Thursday.
that's
What a
crazy.
guess.
If you're an all-American girl, come see us at Gabriel's.
Hey,
So we're-
and it's
HR
a
puffer stuff.
divisional matchup, Steelers and Browns.
Yeah.
So Gabriel's two kind of surprise winners this past week
Yeah.
with the Steelers and Browns. So 1-0, and AFC North going head to head. That's going to be next Thursday at Gabriel's. Make sure you drop by and see us there.
we can throw some darts, shoot some pool, drink some Bud Light next week.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Thanks to all the people here at Uptown and at Mugshots. Thank you for watching. Come see us. We're here till 7 o'clock. He's Rockstar. He's Lance. I'm Brown. He's Dunaway. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock on the next round.
Bud Light.